Everybody give it up for Mr. Dan Phelps.
Thank you guys. You are way, way too kind. But before I get started, I want everybody to give a nice round of applause to the other comedians tonight, Dustin and Steve. Do another round of applause. How about Philippine Comedy putting this on tonight, huh? Yeah! Yeah! How about your final comedian, Dan? Yeah! You guys have been great. Thank you. That was much funnier until Steve used that joke, and I liked it a lot. And I'm like, still my joke. That's all right. You guys having a good time tonight so far? Good Friday? Oh yeah, I'm having a blast. I love it up here. I do. This is everything I want to be. I love it so much. You want to know what I hate? Those people that talk on the phone while in the bathroom. How busy do you have to be to not take a few seconds out of your... Let me share a story with you. Story time. You can't get much closer than this, can you? That's all right. It's story time. All right. I go into a public bathroom a few days back to do what it is we do in there. And I approach the urinal, and the rest unfolds kind of like this. Hey man, how's it going? Not too bad, how are you? He says, hey, I'm doing great. What are you doing for lunch? Now, it was about that time that I realized that it was a guy in the stall next to me and not what a really little worried there. So I'm thinking, you know, what the hell? But I guess, you know, what a weirdo. But if it makes his day better, why not? I'll play along. So I'm like, nothing. How about you? And he says, I was going to head over to Wendy's. You want to meet me there? And I heard Wendy's. Made me think cheeseburger. I got very serious and extremely excited. I'm like, if you buy, I'll drive. We can ride over together, save gas. Is that okay? But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, what a weirdo. But he's a weirdo who might be buying me a burger, so he's okay in my book. And then this whack job says the following: I have to let you go. Some jackass in here thinks I'm talking to him. I'm glad that's funny now. It wasn't so at the time. But I hate those moments when you can't explain yourself. Like, you ever been at a restaurant and the waitress brings your food and says, enjoy your meal, and you go, you too! Sound like an idiot. You ever tripped on flat carpet? That sucks. You know, it never happens when there's nobody around. But if there's like a room like this, when you stumble, and you always look back to see like I hope to see like a stray log or something. But no, just treacherous, flat, cushy, soft terrain. How are you? Ever run out of toilet paper in a bathroom after you use your bare hand? Sorry, shitty joke. I thought of that on the way home, and I'm like, I have to figure out a joke to go along with that. That's the best I can come up with on short notice. Sorry. You ever had a spider crawling on you? Yeah, spider crawling on you? Oh God, yeah. What do you do naturally? Swat, swing, and curse, and make sure the little bastard's dead, right? You ever had one on you while you're driving? Swat, swing, cursing, swerving through lanes, through medians. Cops pull you over, they're not going to believe you. They're like, it was huge! Oh, thanks. They're like, oh man, okay, why don't you describe them a little more in detail, and we'll put it in an APB. Let's see what else we got here. Text messages. Everybody love text messages? Just lost the over 30 crowd there. Hang on, guys, I'll come back for you. Messages? Smoke signal? No, different thing. Love text messages. They're short, simple, to the point. You ever send a text message to the wrong person? It's not funny. It's always, it's never like a normal text message like, hey, I'll be a few minutes late. No, it's like the most horrible thing that you can think of. It's like, hey, baby, can't wait until I get home. I'm a very slow texter. I'm gonna take your clothes off without using my hands. She's like, I've gotten this. This was her that I sent it to. Without using my hands and show you a whole new world of pleasure. I should do that, yeah. I can't spell over the damn, so it doesn't help. You get a phone call like a few minutes later. My ringtone. Best movie ever made. Soon to be the best video game ever made, by the way. You people will never see me after October. I'm going to be locked in my bedroom playing Ghostbusters. That's all I'm doing. Back to the joke, I'm a big enough nerd as it is. You get a phone call a few minutes later, you answer, it's like, hey, hello. Hey, Mom, how's it going? What do you mean? What do you mean, does Dad know? What do you mean we should have a talk? What? Oh, God! No easy way out of that. But this is my favorite one because everybody has done this. Everybody. Who here has ever been in a club or a dance and the music is really loud, so you have to talk even louder to be heard, and the music stops at the worst possible part of your conversation? You're just grooving along. You're like, and the most innocent conversation can be made horrible. It's like, yeah, I know what you mean. The Grand Canyon is beautiful. We went there last year. What? Oh yeah, we did it all. We even rented a donkey from a guy. Rode it all the way to the bottom. Let me tell you, I rode his ass so hard he was sore for a week. Uncomfortable. That's how you can sum that up.